Sprinkle some sugar on my Weetabix, cause it's heckin' Sunday, but woo-wee! Oh, sorry, microphone. Hello. Hello, Hola. It's me, Cam, again. And today, we are talking about the third round. Yeah, the second half of the third round. We have one nickel, so we can say one bad word. Heck yeah. Let's get it. So, after doing not so well in the first half of the third round, went and flipped that upside down. Only got two wrong here. Very exciting, Cam. Good job. Unfortunately, they were two big matches in my realm, with Khachanov Berettini being one of them, Fognini de Minaur being another. I'll give you a little sneak peek. But we're just going to work our way from the top, and I'll talk about them when I get to them. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Andre Rublev, the 7th seed, took on Feliciano Lopez, the oldest player, male player, I think. No, I'm thinking of Shea Sue. Shea Sue was the oldest female player to qualify for her first round of 16, which is pretty cool. And she plays a crazy game of tennis, so look her up, Shea Sue, Shea, however they put it on Google. I know they pronounce it Shea Sue, and then it's Sue Shea, and so just look it up. Shea Sue. Very fun. Either way, Andre Rublev took on Feliciano Lopez. Wasn't too much of an issue. Feliciano Lopez definitely showed his age. The first set was really close, a lot of tight points, but then once Rublev started feeling Feliciano's shots and hitting through them, he didn't look back once. Lopez didn't stand too much of a chance. 7-5 in the first set for Rublev, then 6-2, 6-3. Nice and easy. Rublev gets to go on and take Casper Ruud, the winner of the match between Casper Ruud and Radu Albot, the Moldovan. That was a 4-set match going to Ruud. Very scary. I thought it would be a 5-set match. It was 4 sets, not even that close, but Radu Albot was fighting his hardest in those last 2 sets, both of which were 6-4. And either one, I believe, at the 5-4 mark, it was on his serve. And he was fighting. They were both deuce games, but lost them in the end. Stinks. I mean, I had Ruud going either way, so I'm not too upset, but it's a bummer it wasn't a 5-set match. That would have been a real nice incentive there. Then Lloyd Harris, the South African, had Mackie Mackenzie McDonald in the third round. Mackenzie McDonald's a U.S. player. There is a 101 point disparity between their ranks. 91 for Harris, 192 for McDonald. Straight set match for Mackie McDonald. Came out on fire. This was a day that was very frustrating. I didn't get to watch. I saw Rublev Lopez. I didn't get to see any of the Casper Ruud Radu Albot. That was only, I was getting the live score update, so I was going point by point on Google. So I have no idea what the actual match was like. I just know the last few games of the last 2 sets were close. Great info. Same with Harris McDonald. Wasn't able to watch this one. Very exciting, so I got to sit and watch this on a computer screen. Luckily, Mackie McDonald walked away. I mean, after that first set tiebreak, which was close, I was eking at the seat, watching the whole thing. And then he won 6-1 in the next set, 6-4 in the final. So he really didn't give too much of a chance to Harris. I didn't think it would be that much of a blowout, especially for a 192 ranked player. But Mackie McDonald really flipped that game upside down. Fresh Prince, I'm using it a lot. It's going to happen. Mackie McDonald is going on to the next round, in which he's going to see Daniil Medvedev. Took out Filip Krajinovic in a tough, this is a long 5-set match. Filip Krajinovic is a Serbian. He is the third highest ranked Serbian player. The second highest is Dusan Lajovic, who took on am I giving anything away? No, who took on Zverev last night. Very good match. Either way, Krajinovic and Medvedev, also great match. 28th seed Krajinovic, 4th seed of Medvedev. 5-set match. It was close throughout the match. For Medvedev, it was 6-3, 6-3, 4-6, 3-6. Then all of a sudden, a 6-love, a bagel in the last set. I didn't get to see the last set because the Tsitsipas Mir match came on. So I saw the middle 2, I believe, the 6-3, 4-6 for Medvedev, where it did get scary, and I was a little nervous for Medvedev, even though he came out strong and he was hitting well. But then all of a sudden, Krajinovic kind of got a feel for the match, worked some games back, got into Medvedev's head, and yeah, I think that's what happened in those third and fourth sets, but not too sure. Last set was a bagel, so you know he's still feeling it. And going up against Mackie McDonald, I mean, I don't think there's too much of an issue. Mackie McDonald is crazy surprise in the last round, taking out 3 sets over Harris, but still a 91 seeded player. It wasn't the same level he's going to see. It wasn't even near the same level he's going to see at Medvedev. So, yeah, he took on Borna Coric, who has the same power as Medvedev, but Borna Coric doesn't have the mental strength that Medvedev has. Medvedev can still get cranky and throw games away, maybe. But I think that's as big as it would get. Borna could throw a whole set and sometimes a match away just for being mad. And I'm not saying that was the case. I mean, Mackie was playing really well against him, and he played well against Harris as well. But it's just going to be a different level going up against Daniil Medvedev. So I think Medvedev should have an easy one there. Similar to the way Rublev will have a nice easy match over Ruud, just because, again, just a little bit of a gap in the play level. And so I think it'll be Rublev and Medvedev in the top half of the round of 16. Does that make sense? No, it's not the round of 16. Whatever. This round coming up. It's going to be Rublev and Medvedev in the top half. Now we get into the bottom half. We have Tsitsipas against Ymer. And, man, did Ymer come out a lot stronger than I thought he would. Now, granted, towards the end of the match, it fell into what I thought was going to happen. But I didn't see him. He broke Tsitsipas a few times in the first set. Maybe even in the other sets, he may have won. He lost 4-6, 1-6, 1-6. Ymer did. So he may have broken for the 2 solo games in each set. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure his breaks were in that first set. But yeah, after that first set, Tsitsipas really turned up the gear. He was getting kind of frustrated in the first set, but obviously didn't affect him too much. He didn't drop a set. And now he goes into the next round only playing 99 total games, which is the second lowest. Wow, Andrei Rublev going into this has only played 90 total games. That's pretty good. The top half of the draw is actually really low, including Tsitsipas. Once we get lower, they all are breaking 100. Obviously, Nadal's in his own world because it's Nadal, but most of these other draws just broke their 100 total games played, so a lot of these legs are going to start to get tired. Rublev, Ruud, Medvedev, and Tsitsipas, and Nadal, they're all under 100 games, and Nadal's Nadal, so his legs aren't going to get tired anyway. Everyone else over 100, they're going to start feeling a little bit, and so longer matches are going to start taking tolls based on the game count. Now, so that's Rublev, and yeah, oh, that's why. It is the round of 16. I was just counting out Ruud and McDonald already. Cam. Okay. So Tsitsipas in the next round. Now we have Khachanov. Karen Khachanov, the 19th-seeded Russian player, up against Matteo Berrettini, the Italian 9th seed. And they've gone back and forth. Not really. Berrettini's won before this 3 out of the 4 matches they had played. Now he's won 4 out of the 5. Berrettini, I mean, it was close. 7-6 in each set. All tie breaks. And I think all the tie breaks except for one were 7-5. I think the first one was 7-1. Something crazy like that. But either way, Karen Khachanov played well. But Berrettini, obviously, they've seen each other's games before. Berrettini is the grass court player. The one that did well at Wimbledon. And it's a hard surface at the Australian Open. They're not like rubber courts by any means or wax floors, but it's a very fast surface, and so big serves like his, Opelka, Raonic, everything, their game's just going to go up a bit. And Berrettini is already in that realm of like grass court play, so he already has that fast court surface and gameplay down. I didn't think that it would be that much of a factor, because it is still hard court, but should prove me wrong. Berrettini took him out straight sets, and going up against Tsitsipas, I mean, 109 total games to 99 total games. So there's a 10-game difference between the two there. And Berettini's only won 63 out of those total, whereas Tsitsipas has already won 64. So Tsitsipas does have the edge in both aspects. He's already played a 5-set match where Berettini's only at 4s, I believe. Yep. 4-set match. So he already knows what he's doing in the long end games, and he has the legs to go into him. So I see Tsitsipas taking the advantage there, but it's a 5 seed against a 9 seed, so it's a really tough match. They're both young players. The legs really shouldn't be an issue since they're so young, but I think we're starting to hit that point where that is going to be a factor, and you have to start watching for that, especially in a 4 or 5-set match. Now, Fabio Fognini against Alex de Minaur, the Italian, 16 and Fognini, and the 21-seeded Australian de Minaur. I really thought, I mean, de Minaur's a hustle and bustle player. He gets out, he moves for the ball, he puts effort into everything, and it's an Australian crowd. The only thing was, there was no crowd. Absolutely none. I watched some of the highlights. I don't know what happened. It couldn't have been quieter on that court. Fabio Fognini pulled everything out that he could. He was hitting every shot. I've never seen him play without a crowd before, so I don't know if that's his preference, but it sure seemed like he liked it. So I can't imagine Fabio being too upset going into a match against Nadal. Nadal is, sorry to gloss over the Nadal-Cameron Norrie match, but Cameron Norrie lost in straight sets. Sorry, Cam. You tried. Nadal up against Fabio Fognini. You'd think it'd be a nice, maybe a 4-set match. Maybe Fognini takes a break or something off him. Fognini, like I said in 2 videos ago, I think, he's beaten Nadal from down 2 sets. So Nadal's been up 2 sets in a 5-set match, and Fognini has won the next 3 sets. I believe he's the only player to ever do it against Nadal. So this one's up in the air. This one's a crapshoot. That would stay. I mean, I didn't see it. It was a straight set match for Fognini. Nice, easy walkover. 6-4, 6-3, 6-4. That's a tough match in de Minaur. That's youth against essentially finesse, which, and it's weird calling Fognini finesse because he's a box of a player. He's a big dude. So he's finesse mixed in with a powerhouse. And I guess that just threw de Minaur off. So if Fognini's feeling it, this could be the end of Nadal. Fognini's done it before, and it would be a big jump up considering, Nadal's winning. He's played 83 games, he's won 56 across 3 sets. Ow. He is the second lowest. Krajinovic was at 77 going into this. Oh, that's going into this. 55 for Nadal. Wow. Sorry. Looking at the wrong numbers here. Yeah, so Nadal running at 83 total games, up against 104 for Fognini. That could be a legs issue, especially when Nadal is a machine and Fabio is, I don't like saying old. He's older. He's definitely seen his better days in the tournament, like taking Nadal out to Love 2, and I just don't see it happening again. But with my luck, that's what's going to happen. So this is a pain in the ass. Had to use it. Had to get rid of that nickel. Sorry, team. I'm going to say that Nadal's going to take it. I know it sounds like such an easy call, but Nadal has struggled against Fognini. Fognini clearly is in a good mindset. He took out a fellow Italian in 5 sets, close match, and then walks over de Minaur. Who do you have in the first round? Pierre-Hugues Herbert. I mean, he's had some names so far, so Fognini could be feeling it. This could be his tournament. If he takes over Nadal in this round, I don't see any issue with him winning the whole thing. This will probably tell you who the winner's going to be, at least. No, there are a lot of other winners other than Nadal, but if Fognini can beat Nadal this early in the tournament, it's the 4th round, that could be huge. Nadal's definitely in a stride, and I think that would be a real hard win for Fognini. So, I still think Nadal's going to win. He's my victor in that one. Tsitsipas is my victor in the Berettini matchup as well. And then the top half were the Russians taking out their counterparts. So, Should be nice, straightforward, easy match. But do I have that written on the front page? Sorry, this is for my own personal lookup. No, why would I? Why would I do that? Oh, I do! I don't know, I didn't even have to look at the back. I have it all right here. Stupid. So yeah, all the bottom half are floating right around the hundreds, whereas the top half players just broke their 100 after this round. So some pretty fun matches coming up. Main match I would watch is going to be Tsitsipas Berrettini and then Fognini Nadal. The only reason I say Fognini Nadal, even though Fognini has a great chance at upsetting, is because while it's a great chance, it's still against Nadal. So Nadal could just pull out. He knows how Fognini plays. He could pull out a crazy 3-set match. It'll still be fun to watch, better than the other two in my mind. But unless Fognini unless Fognini pulls out a close, maybe 5-set, 4-set match, a couple tie breaks, love it. I think that Tsitsipas Berrettini will still be the more exciting of the two, a 5 seed against a 9 seed, both young players, both right-handed, and I think both one-handed backhands. So yeah, that'll be a really fun player. And a Greek-Italian, man, what a clash of the world, huh? We have a Russian, Norwegian, an American, another Russian, Greek, an Italian, and a Spaniard in the bottom half of the draw. What a world we live in. So good luck to everybody going. Good luck to me and my betting, and let's hope that we can make $1 million one day off of tennis.